In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about all the different steps I take in order to create my videos. Let's get into this. I like to start off first writing my ideas down. I utilize Evernote, which you'll see on the screen, and pretty much I batch create my ideas. So I have a few different ideas that we'll be going through. If you don't use Evernote, you could use Notion. If you have an iPhone, you could use your Notes app, or even if you're an Android user, feel free to use your own internal notepad app within that. But I'm going to show you a few different ideas that I've been creating so far. So I usually title this either things to shoot or future YouTube ideas, just to give you a sense of what I do. So I have three ideas, and then one of those ideas you will be seeing behind the scenes of today. So a letter to my future self. Um, Read the letter, and then I was thinking about maybe doing a call to action of having the viewers ask themselves if they would write a letter to their future selves, or if they have what they learned from it. I probably won't physically shoot that part. I'll probably just put it in my comment section and see what folks say about that. That's going to be approximately 5 minutes after I edit it. Um, and then this is where we get into how I create videos, and pretty much I start off with the idea is, showing elements of pre-production, production, post-production, which is what we're going to get into today. I start off my ideas with creating them and then batch shoot. It's just the easiest process for me. And then production, and then post-production for this. And then I have another idea, that idea that we're going to be exploring today in the post-production phase is Don't Give Up Motivation Proclamation, which is a short film. So pretty much what I did was just add the text that I'm going to be using that I'll speak off of, and it's approximately going to be 3 to 5 minutes. I get some of my inspiration from other creators. For this one, I got it from Peter McKinnon. He's done a lot of different short films where it's just him talking over different images. So I figured I would do with that. And then a letter to my future self. A lot of YouTubers have done that. But um, Nathaniel Drew was the one who ended up inspiring me for this. And I'm not going to do like exactly what they did. I'm going to do my own thing just to make it more original. You don't want to be a copycat when it comes to that. So that's what I'm going to do. And next up is production. So we'll talk about that more. So with production, I like to batch shoot my ideas. Usually I'll come up with 3 ideas, and then that same day or within the process of 2 days, I try to batch shoot everything that I need for these videos. And then once I have that, I'll look at them, I'll review them on my computer and see, okay, this works for me. I like this and I want to use this. So I'm going to go ahead and show you just some behind the scenes of one of the productions that we're going to be eventually editing today. It's called Don't Give Up a Motivation Proclamation. And by the time you've seen this, you've probably already seen the video because I've uploaded it on YouTube, but you get a sense of what it was like creating that. So I'm currently doing this light test, as you can see the film equipment in front of you within the screen. I just want to see how the lighting looks like, just because on my actual DSLR, the camera is blowing out a little bit of the windows, even with the shades closed. So I'm trying to get that to be a little less blown out and then more or less. Pretty much just trying to see if this is going to work for me or not for this setup. Don't give up. This is a motivation proclamation. What is holding you back? Is it the excuse that you're not enough? That you're not creative enough? That you allow the mundane of the day to day to get to you? Are you even holding yourself back? So, we get into the pre production phase. I have Final Cut open. Before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and bring up my browser. I like to use motionarray.com for a variety of reasons. They're great if you have Adobe, Premiere Pro, DaVinci or Final Cut. I use them for a lot of my templates that you see with all my graphics and the little subscribe buttons that you might see throughout my videos. So that's great to utilize that. And then when it comes to audio, I like to go in, get my music that I need, and then add that to whatever project that might be. Sometimes I need videos for B-roll. It ups the value of your production, so you can find what you need in here. And this is a great subscription-based type of program. So I already got everything that I needed, but I wanted to show you visually what the program looks like. A lot of other YouTubers have shown that, so I got everything that I pretty much needed. But let's go ahead and get into the actual editing phase of this project. So I'm going to go ahead and create a new project that I need. Don't get up video project. Don't give up. Alright, so I'm going to use my base video first. I always like to see, I did 3 takes for this, so essentially I'm going to go through all the takes and see which one I like the best before we make that as part of our final cut of the product. Don't give up. This is a motivation proclamation. What is holding you back? Is it the excuse that you're not enough? That you're not creative enough? That you allow the mundane of the day to day to get to you? Are you even holding yourself back? Decide a day that you're going to take a risk, to create more, to do more with less, to be your authentic self. Don't give up. Just do it. Alright, so I finally decided which one I'm going to utilize. It's going to be take 3. So I'm going to go ahead into my timeline and take all that. Wow. So this is going to be a 30-second short film, literally, which is really cool. So let's get into the actual editing. This is my template of the actual voice. We're going to be utilizing all of the different B-roll that I ended up getting from Motion Array and put that over the timeline. So now that I chose my official timeline, I've added all the elements from motionarray.com that I needed to add to this. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and do a quick playback, because even though it's 30 seconds long, I definitely want to make sure that I get any uhs, anything that might distract the viewer from what they're seeing. So I'm going to do a quick playback. It's only 30 seconds. Is it the excuse that you're not enough? Oh. Don't give up. This is a motivation proclamation. What is holding you back? Is it the excuse that you're not enough? Is it the excuse that you're not enough? That you're not. That you're not creative enough? That you allow the mundane of the day to day to get to you? Are you even holding yourself back? Decide a day that you're going to take a risk to create more, to do more. To you, to get to you. Are you even holding yourself back? Yeah. Decide a day that you're going to take a risk. To create more, to do more with less, to be your authentic self. Don't give up. Just do it. Alright, so I literally trimmed 5 seconds of, empty space. Sometimes you don't necessarily have to do that, but for the sake of this video, I wanted it to be as short, sweet, to the point, very impactful for the viewers. Don't give up. This is a motivation proclamation. What is holding you back? Is it the excuse that you're not enough? That you're not creative enough? That you allow the mundane of the day to day to get to you? Are you even holding yourself back? Decide a day that you're going to take a risk, to create more, to do more with less, to be your authentic self. Don't give up. Just do it. Okay, I just saw playback of that, and it just didn't feel natural with all the cuts. So what I'm gonna do is just undo all the deletes that I did. Because I want to see, oh, delete, play, play, delete, play, play. Mind you, I tend to utilize my headphones whenever I'm editing, but for the sake of this video, I just wanted you guys to see what I do. Don't give up. This is a motivation proclamation. What is holding you back? Is it the excuse that you're not enough? Okay, so I created an assembly cut with my pieces that I needed essentially for this. So I want to see how it looks like before I add the motivational music that I chose from Motion Array. But this is all the stock footage, pretty much, that I wanted to incorporate within my story for this motivational type of video. Don't give up. This is a motivation proclamation. And my computer's going really, really slow. While the mundane of the day-to-day gets to you. Right. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Beating you back. Alright, I'm gonna try another clip instead of that. And see if that works for me. Okay. Let's play it back again. Don't give up. This is a motivation proclamation. What is holding you back? Is it the excuse that you're not enough? That you're not creative enough? That you allow the mundane of the day-to-day to get to you? Are you even holding yourself back? Decide a day that you're going to take a risk. To create more. To do more with less. To be your authentic self. Don't give up. Just do it. Alright, so that's how it's going to look like for my time frame for this. I'm going to go ahead and add the royalty-free music that I got from Motion Array into this. So I'm going to go ahead and add the royalty-free music to this just to see how it sounds. I'm going to have to adjust, obviously, the volume just so that the music's not overpowering the speech itself. So let's give it a playback. Just gotta... Oh. Space. Alright. So let's see how it sounds with the actual audio and video together, and we'll go from there. Don't give up. This is a motivation proclamation. What is holding you back? While the mundane of the day-to-day to get to you, are you even holding yourself back? Decide a day that you're going to take a risk. To create more. To do more with less. To be your authentic self. Don't give up. Just do it. Alright, so obviously I had to bring down the music because it was overpowering the speech. I'm going to bring up the speech to about 10 decibels. So let's see how that sounds again. Don't give up. This is a motivation proclamation. What is holding you back? Is it the excuse that you're not enough? That you're not creative enough? That you allow the mundane of the day-to-day to get to you? Are you even holding yourself back? Decide a day that you're going to take a risk. To create more. To do more with less. To be your authentic self. Don't give up. Just do it. Okay, so I'm pretty satisfied with that. All I have to do is just color correct it a bit, maybe. I try to do limited color correction with my work, and then also add a few texts just to get it a bit more impactful. Export it, and then get ready for upload when it's uploaded. Don't give up. This is a motivation proclamation. What is holding you back? Is it the excuse that you're not enough? That you're not creative enough? that you allow the mundane of the day-to-day to get to you? Are you even holding yourself back? Decide today that you're going to take a risk to create more, to do more with less, to be your authentic self. Don't give up. Just do it. The last thing that I do is pretty much create a thumbnail. I usually keep that in mind when I'm in post dealing with all that, but um, I'm looking to see, okay, what can I do to, you know, what visually might be like the best thumbnail, and then go from there. And then pretty much that allows me to create the thumbnail, and then once it's ready for upload, then I'll upload it onto the channel. But I hope this video pretty much gives you an idea of how I create my videos, the process, and that it brought you some value. Make sure to drop a like if you like this video. Subscribe to my channel, it helps me out, and you'll be able to check out more content like this. If you haven't already, I'm going to go ahead and put it somewhere on the screen, and check out my 24mm lens review video. It's really cool. You get to see what I did, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.